Alright, so we're getting the game here, and I was asked if I was interested in spectating one of their matches, and I said yes, of course. I always like watching scrims between teams. So here we are with the new EG, and with JPack and friends, their newly picked up roster and team, AL. So the old AL used to be, I think, I don't even know if AL used to have a US team, but regardless, they're here. And whatever, I had the webcam off because it blocks really crucial space in the spectator mode, and definitely as a caster I would not have any sort of webcam on, so it's going to be off for most of any of the scrims I cast from now till whatever. And we are going to the game right now. There won't be any playing by me right now, for obvious reasons, in the sense that I'm not going to be playing. But we'll look at picks real quick. We have actually what just beat EG in the Scarra Urgot lane. We have Knowledge Jungle, Riven top, and McCarthus. I'm not quite sure what the point of that team comp is. It seems to be able to do. It's very flexible, being able to do a lot of things, but not the overall role of this team comp seems. Typically, when you want an Urgot comp, you want you pick Urgot to start fights, and this team comp, I guess, does just that. It has a lot of ways to start fights. It's very flexible in the way that it can initiate. You have Salsa can wall with Karthus. We have swaps. We have Nautilus ulti, and then the follow up to that is that we have really strong damage through wings. The alternative, on the other hand, we have JPack and friends. I'm not sure exactly the bans and the picks here and what order they went through, so I can't really talk about that. A large part of the reason is that I got invited literally like the second I got back from food, and they're like, quickly, do you want to spectate? I'm like, hell yeah, I do. So I get in here, and I see AO actually chose Kadma and Kale Jarvan Lulu comp. This comp actually has a lot of strengths. One of the strengths is their ability to get in and keep people out. Jarvan actually has very strong initiation as well, and Kale ulti can mitigate a lot of the burst damage that the other team brings. The issue with Kale is that a lot of the other damage from the other team is very consistent damage, and Kale ulti really stops like high burst threats. So Kale can counter stuff like Annie burst, LeBlanc especially, and so it's very hard to deal with Kale ulti if you have or are playing one of those champions. In terms of laning, obviously Salty's gonna be middle, Winsley top. Very standard lane from not V8. Freaking Unstoppable hasn't changed his name. I just said that. EG, and from AL we have very standard. Oh, actually, yeah, very standard bottom lane. We have Janna, Cog, and then top lane is gonna be Kale. Something that's fairly new. Hasn't been seen much outside of solo queue. I know a lot of people run Kale recently. He's actually very strong against specific picks. Against certain melee, she does really well. Sorry, wrong use of the she right there. And we have a Lulu mid. So something that's been seen a lot in solo queue, solo play, a lot of tournament play. You see a lot of Lulu's mid. Lulu does extremely well against Karthus, so I'll be interested to see how that matchup works out. Pretty much I see pretty equal lanes. You're gonna see a lot of action down bottom around level 6. Mid's gonna turn out to be like a farm lane with Kenneth looking to pressure, and top lane is gonna be. I feel like whatever jungler gets the top first is gonna create a lot of issues.